Hi all, welcome to CSEC Mathematics with Mr. Charles. Today we are looking at the addition and the subtraction of algebraic terms. And I have a few questions I would like us to go through, so let's jump right into it. So the first one, we have 5x plus 3x. Now in order to add algebraic or subtract algebraic terms, the two terms or whatever you are adding or subtracting must have the same variable. Or in other words, there must be like terms. So 5x and 3x, both of them have the variable x, and as a result, they are like terms. So 5x plus 3x would give us 8x. So our answer here is 8x. Okay, because 5 plus 3 is 8, and then we just transfer the x. Now, number 2, we have 8r subtract 9r. Both terms have the variable r, so they are like terms, so we can work with them. 8 subtract 9, we are subtracting a larger number from a smaller number. The difference between those two numbers is 1. So that's 1r. Okay. And since you're subtracting a large number from a small number, your answer would be negative 1r. In other words, just negative r. Okay, so the answer is negative r. Good. Another way to see it is that the sign of the 8 is positive and the sign in front of the 9 is negative. So the signs are different, and whenever the signs are different, you subtract and keep the sign of the larger number, or the sign in front of the larger number. Right, so we subtract 8 from 9, we get 1, and then the sign in front of the 9 is a minus sign, so our answer will be negative. Number 3, negative 7x plus 3x. Again, both are like terms. Negative 7 plus 3, the signs are different. So we subtract 3 from 7, which is 4, and we keep the sign in front of the larger number. The larger number is 7, the sign in front of it is negative. So our answer is negative 4x. Okay, negative 4x. Number 4, we have 3x plus 5x plus 7x. All three terms are like terms, so we could just add the coefficient. 3 plus 5 is 8 plus 7 is 15. So that's 15, and then we just transfer the x, 15x. Okay, so answer it, quite simple. Number 5, we have negative 7r minus 4x plus 9x. Now 4x or minus 4x and minus 9x are like terms. However, minus 7r is an unlike term. So we have to bring down the minus 7r, okay, because we cannot do anything else with it. And then we say the sign in front of the 4x is negative. The sign in front of the 9x is a negative sign. So the signs are the same. And whenever the signs are the same, we add and we keep that sign. So 9 plus 4 is 13, and we keep the negative sign. So that's minus 13. We bring down the x. We cannot simplify that any further, so we leave that as our final answer. Minus 7r minus 13x. Then number 6, we have minus 4q minus 3q plus q. All three terms are like terms, they contain the variable q. So negative 4 minus 3 is negative 7, and q is the same as 1q, so that's negative 7q plus q. Okay, negative 7 plus 1 is negative 6, so we get negative 6q as our answer. Okay, negative 6q. Very well. Let's continue. Okay. We have here 19m subtract 12m plus 5m. All terms have the variable m, so they are like terms. So we could say 19 subtract 12 is 7. So that's 7m plus 5m. And the 7m plus 5m would give us 12m. Okay, so our answer is 12m. Good. Now for that's our answer here. For number 8, we have p plus 3d plus negative 2c. P plus 3d. Okay, we cannot simplify that because p and the 3d are not like terms. and the c is not a like term of either of them also. So the most we can do here is simplify these two signs here. Whenever you have a negative sign followed by a positive sign, the resultant sign will be negative. So we get p plus 3d minus 2c. Okay, p plus 3d minus 2c, and that's the simplest we can go, so that's our answer. Good. Number 9, we have a plus negative 3b plus 4c. None of them are like terms, but we can simplify these two signs here. So we get a negative sign, so we get a minus 3b plus 4c. Okay, that's the most we can do. We cannot simplify this any further because they are not like terms. Okay, so that's our answer here. Good. Number 10, we have 11x plus x minus 10x. All three of them are like terms, so we say 11x plus x is 12x minus 10x. 12x minus 10x. Okay, 12 minus 10 is 2, so that's 2x. Okay, our answer is 2x. Okay, very well. Let's move a step further. Okay, we have here 18x plus 5y minus 4z plus 9y minus 3x plus 13z. Now the first thing we have to do is to group our like terms. So we take all the x's, we bring them together. So we have 8x, okay, minus 3x, because when we are moving the terms, we have to move the sign that is in front of them also. So we have 8x, not 8x plus 3x, but 8x minus 3x. Okay. And then do we have another x? No, we don't have another x. Okay, so let's move to the y. Okay, let's move to the y. We have, so plus 5y. Okay, plus 5y plus 9y. Okay, and then there is no other y. So we move to the z. Okay, we move to the z, so we have minus 4z, okay, plus 13z, okay, 13z. So let's count our terms. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So all our terms are accounted for. Now 8x, okay, 8x minus 3x, that's 5x. Okay, because 8 minus 3 is 5, both of them are x, so we could say 8 minus 3, that's 5. So we get 5x, and then 5y plus 9y, that would give us 14y, because 5 plus 9 is 14, so we get 14y, and that's plus 14y. Then finally we have negative 4z plus 13z. The signs are different. Okay, the signs are different. We have a negative sign here and a positive sign here. So we subtract the smaller number from the larger one. So 13 subtract 4. 13 subtract 4 is 9. Okay, we bring down the z, so 9z, and we keep the sign in front of the larger number, which is plus. Okay, and we cannot simplify this any further. So that's our answer there, 5x plus 14y plus 9z. Okay, that's our final answer, 5x plus 14y plus 9z. Okay, that's our answer there. Good. Let's move on. Okay, let's move on. We have here for number 12, 18x squared minus 9y squared plus 13y squared minus 6x squared. Again, the first step is to group our like terms. So we have 18x squared. Okay, 18x squared, we have to group that with minus 6x squared. Okay, so minus 6x squared. And then we move to the y squared. Okay, so we get minus 9y squared. Okay, minus 9y squared plus, okay, plus 13y squared. Okay, plus 13y squared. Good. Then we simplify. Now that we group, okay, So the first step, what we did, we group our like terms. Okay, so group, okay, like terms. That's the first thing we do there. Okay, or we could say grouping of like terms. Okay, grouping of like terms. That's what we did here. Then the third step, we simplify. Okay, simplify. It's very good that you know the steps involved in the solution. So 18x squared minus 6x squared, both of them each of them is x squared, so we can just subtract the 6 from the 18. 6 from 18 is 12, so we get 12x squared. Okay, and then we have negative 9y squared plus 13y squared. The signs are different, and whenever the signs are different, we subtract and keep the sign in front of the larger number. So we're going to subtract the smaller one from the larger one. 13 subtract 9 is 4. Okay, 13 subtract 9 is 4, and then the sign in front of the larger number is positive, so that's plus 4. But not just plus 4, we have to bring down the y or transfer the y, which is not the y but the y squared, so we get plus 4y squared. Okay, we cannot do anything beyond that, so that would be our final answer, 12x squared. Okay, let me make my 2 better than that. 12x squared plus 4y squared. Okay, and that's our answer there. Okay, very well. Then we have one more question. Okay, we have one more question to do, and this one is a bit more advanced. So advanced in the sense that the variable are more complicated. They are not just one letter. So we have 6a squared b plus 3ab squared minus 2a squared b minus 4ab squared plus 3a squared b squared. So we have to group our like terms. So let us identify our like terms. We have a squared b. Okay, do we have another a squared b? We have another a squared b here. Okay, and we do not have any more a squared b's. Right, so we could group 6a squared b and minus 2a squared b. Okay, that's a like term there. Then we have ab squared here. Okay, and then we have ab squared here as well. We do not have another ab squared, so we can group plus 3ab squared minus 4ab squared. Okay, now the only other term remaining is a squared b, 3a squared b. Okay, and that one stands alone. Okay, so we just bring it down, plus 3a squared b. And it is always good to count your terms to make sure you're on the right track. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 terms here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we know we didn't leave out anything. Okay, so in that step here, what we did was group our like terms. Now we need to simplify. So we say 6a squared b minus 2a squared b. Both terms have the variable a squared b, so we could just subtract 2 from 6 to get 4. Okay, to get 4. So we get 4, and then we bring down the variable a squared b. Good. Then we have 3ab squared minus 4ab squared. Okay, both of them is ab squared, so we bring down the ab squared, and 3 minus 4. Okay, the signs are different, so you subtract the 3 from the 4, you get 1, and then you keep the sign in front of the larger number, so you get minus 1 ab squared. Okay, later you would realize that that's the same as minus ab squared. Then we bring down the 3a squared b squared. Okay, that should be 3a squared b squared. So we bring down that 3a squared b squared. Good. So Our final answer would be 4a squared b minus ab squared plus 3a squared b squared. Okay, that is the simplest we can go. So thank you very much for being a part of this video lesson. In this video, we looked at the addition and subtraction of algebraic terms. I hope you get some time to practice on your own. Do enjoy. Thank you.